Hi, welcome to Jazz Hacks from Shure MU. If you've ever studied the blues, you probably learned a very basic form of it when you were first starting out. That was the one chord, played 4 times, then the 4 chord played twice, then the 1 chord played twice, then the 5 chord, then the 4 chord, then the 1 chord, played twice. So it would have looked something like this. C, 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 F, F, C, C, G, F, C, C. And of course the blues gets much more complicated than that, but that's the basic one. Well, whenever I would play the blues, sometimes I would get lost and I would lose the form. Well, that's because the blues has 12 bars, at least the 12-bar blues has 12 bars, and it's asymmetrical, so it can be easy to get lost. There's a way to change the basic blues to not only make it easier to remember, but to make it what I consider slightly more exciting as well. You just have to change 1 chord, and that's the second of the 12. So let's say that instead of saying C, 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 C for the first 4 bars, you say C, F, C, C. Now this little change turns it into something that's sometimes called the jump blues. And it has 2 advantages. The first is that it gives a little bit of oomph to your blues right off the bat. Right at the very beginning, you've got this wonderful little change, which puts a little energy into it. And that can be a little more exciting than just 4 bars of... Nothing wrong with that, but I think moving to the F right away can really help. Right? But the other thing that makes the jump blues worth doing is that it changes the whole form of the blues and makes it so much easier to think about and memorize. Think about it like this. Here's the new blues we've got. 1 chord, 4 chord, 1 chord, 1 chord. 4 chord, 4 chord, 1 chord, 1 chord. 5 chord, 4 chord, 1 chord, 1 chord. What is that? That's 1 chord. Then 4, 1, 1. Then it's 4 chord, 4, 1, 1. Then it's 5 chord, 4, 1, 1. So if you were to put it in a grid with 4, 4, and 4, the last 3 of every one of those rows would be the same. C, F, C, C. F, F, C, C. G, F, C, C. So all of a sudden it's much easier to think about and recognize. When I teach the blues to my beginners, I always use the jump blues for this very reason. So, and the nicest thing about it is even if the rest of the band is staying on that 1 chord, you can still go to the 4 chord. It still sounds good, so you can be thinking about the jump blues even if no one else is using it. If this is too much theory for you, if you'd like to go slower, come visit us at Shure MU. We have a whole jazz program set up where you can take entry-level blues and get started from the very beginning. We're looking forward to seeing you there.